I like to work. Working makes me feel productive. And this daily vlog has certainly been fun. And I've made the videos for these last couple of days, but lately my inner critic has been super hard, and I just didn't think they were like up to par. Started to get this gnawing kind of nothingness feeling when I was coming back up from Florida. I was like, I'm at a beach. How am I depressed at the beach? What's going on here? I should be happy at a beach, right? I don't want my life to look like this. A big pile of rubble. You got a little dazed face up there. Don't do drugs. Looks like he's done a fair bit of them. You know, a couple of ways you can get your happiness, you know. You can either get it the real way, by achieving things in your life and getting things done, or by the fake way with drugs. They'll both make you feel the same way, just only one will be beneficial to your life. Zay Frank said this: the things that make you feel so alone are the things that have the most power to connect you, because these are things that nobody talk about. Well, that's basically where I'm at right now. I'm kind of semi-depressed because when I don't do things, then I think I'm down at like rock bottom. Getting like more subscribers in the last month than I've ever gotten in like the entire last year, which is pretty crazy. So I'm starting to kind of feel like a hack, or maybe like I don't deserve all these subscribers. Like you guys are going to find out that I'm a fake, and you're gonna sniff that out. Zay Frank actually talked about this in a video of his called Shame.
And that part of me is a darkness. It's a secret. Why would you want to tell someone that you were unfit, unworthy, even rotten?
I even think of how lucky I am to be a human being and not a plant or a fish in the water over there. 400 trillion to 1 your odds of becoming a human. So you already won the lottery there. I'm very fortunate. And being grateful is the key to happiness, as the Buddhists say, right? So why am I not happy? I consulted the internet, because if there's one thing I'm good at, it's procrastinating. And I like to say, if I can't do something, I'll do it vicariously on YouTube. Procrastinate and learn something. And you know why they call it procrastination? Only the pros do it. Dave Frank talks about not really fitting in and feeling like you're broken. You know, I've never really fit in. I never really kind of went with societal norms. Oh, you gotta go with money or status or whatever. You know, fast cars, loud sounds. Not really me. I always felt like I wanted to make something that would make a difference in the world. You know, the purpose of life is to live a life with a purpose type of stuff. Get a lot of quotes, and I'll share them with you. I feel afraid to put myself out there, to really be vulnerable. Brene Brown puts it:
shame is the gremlin who says, you're not good enough. You never finished that MBA. Your wife left you. I know you don't think that you're pretty enough or smart enough or talented enough or powerful enough. For men, shame is not a bunch of competing, conflicting expectations. Shame is one: do not be perceived as weak.
Vulnerable, putting yourself out there. If I really think about it, you know, anything that's ever been made, that's ever you think has been good, a book, a movie, Citizen Kane, it's the best movie in the world, some people say. And for this time, it had a lot of new shots. Nobody's ever done these over-the-head shots, shots of the feet, shots on the side, whoa! Nobody's ever done that type of stuff. And that must have taken a bunch of vulnerability, you know. Are people going to think I'm dumb? Are people going to think I'm weird? Or what if nobody likes this? What if somebody criticizes it? Oh, you know, you should have stayed with the normal. You know, that's what they say. If Henry Ford asked people what they wanted, they would have said a faster horse. Yet, here he is making the car, right? And Thomas Edison actually was fired twice from being an inventor. He tried 1,000 times to make the light bulb. Trying to really embrace the fear. I want to get into the fear. I want to do that whole Eleanor Roosevelt type of thing. Do one thing you fear once a day. And I'm really afraid. I cannot say that. Like, I am afraid to fail. The Vlog Brothers we're talking about framing, which I kind of talked about with the whole YouTube positivity thing, where nobody shows you what it took to get up to this spot. Try and focus on the good stuff, and then have all the bokeh. That's my new fancy term. I watch a lot of photography videos. Bokeh. Blurriness in the background. You know, you don't really need to focus on that. Although, if you choose to tap the focus on that blurry stuff, it'll come into focus. And there you will be again. I'm trying to really talk to myself as much as I'm trying to talk to you guys. I'm trying to believe that being vulnerable isn't a weakness, it's a strength. Because although you could make the most perfect thing in the world, you could armor up, but now you're numb. And if you don't take those chances, if you aren't vulnerable and you're willing to make new leaps, try new things, then you're kind of just stagnant and you're dying. You're comfortable. I don't want that to be me. Enough of this hello darkness, my old friend type of stuff. I want to hear the 'cause I'm happy. I want to hear that song again. What's up with all these coolers? Frying pans, gas can, cooler, tent. Yeah, I guess this is the little homeless enclave. I'm gonna get out of there before somebody catches. Oh, damn. I won't lie. I'm afraid of what people think. Some amount of self-critic is good because I always want to keep on improving. Not to stagnate, but you know, it's to some degree, you know, maybe it's too much. I'm not trying to make perfection again. I had that problem before. And you know, although perfection looks nice in his shiny shoes,
But he's a little bit of an asshole and no one invites him to their pool parties.
I feel like I've spent a lot of time trying to be somebody else. Trying to impress people that don't want any part of me. And I want to associate with people that like me for me. And I don't have to pretend to be somebody else. Look at that. There's a duck over here. Fitting because of Zay Frank and all, right? Oh yeah, what's up? You want to see animals and then just get happy about that. Exercise too. Exercise really helps me out sometimes. Where's depression help though is these guys right here. Every time I see a bunch of deer like that, oh my god, it's great. Look at them. Look at them. Come on, how could you stay depressed after that? Oh, look at them. Oh, that's just so great. Now, I'm obviously not the best person. I'm not a psychologist or anything like that. Now, Brene Brown, she is. I think she's a therapist and a researcher. Really good talk. But I got the idea from Zay Frank right there. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, I'm right there. Everybody dies, but not everybody lives. So if you got a dream, let's get out there and follow it together.